Hey, what's up guys? So back in the garage, got back from Carlisle. I actually won a trophy for the first time in the truck. I went out there with the S10 Nation crew and got the kick-ass second gen trophy for the truck. So that was pretty awesome. Had a few issues as I was out there. I really thought I had it licked, but the truck wouldn't start after it was heated up, and I turned it off for, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It just did not want to start again. And part of me thought it was maybe the E85 was boiling in the fuel rails, so I filled up with pump gas and it still did the same thing, so that wound up not being the issue. Finally, I think the issue is coming down to the injectors. Sadly, I can't fit my old Siemens Deca 80 pound/hour injectors because they're the kind of standard LS truck length. So I'm not able to swap back to that. So I ordered a set of replacement injectors off Marketplace. So I'm waiting for those to come in a couple days. And another issue I had was it seemed like the truck was still getting a little hotter than I wanted. So in kind of the worst heat of the day, it was getting just over probably 200 degrees in traffic, which isn't terrible, but there's really no reason for it to be that hot. I put a 160-degree thermostat in there, so I thought that was going to help, but seemingly something else is not able to keep up. So I have this bigger radiator. It seems like it should be able to pull enough BTUs out of the cooling system, but this old fan that actually came with the truck, I think, is potentially my limitation. This only outputs, if that part number is correct, about 1200 to 1300 CFM. And it was mounted straight to the back of the radiator. I think that was probably my issue. So I started to come up with different ideas about making templates and see what kind of radiator fans I could fit, if I could fit two, but it seems like it's not really feasible to fit two. So I think I'm really only going to be able to fit one fan, about the same size as this is a 16-inch fan. So I found a replacement that's supposed to be able to put 3000 CFM out. Another one of the things that I came up with was making a shroud. So before the fan was just mounted straight to the radiator, so it was only pulling in a circle where it was mounted. It was only pulling airflow from, right about there. Well, I want to get a shroud that I have drawn up. That way it will pull airflow from across the entire radiator. So those are the other couple things that I have to try and get licked with the truck before I either go to the dyno or take it to the track. I don't want to be overheating, on the road. And I'm hoping the injectors will fix kind of like the startup issues when it's hot, and also maybe just make it run a little bit smoother. So we'll see when that comes in. We'll do some testing and make sure that that fixes it. But another thing I wanted to do was show some pictures of both the finished truck and some pictures of when I was out at Carlisle. So I might pull the truck out and do a quick walk around of the final version of the truck, at least the current version of the truck. It's never finished, so yeah.